Hello, good morning. I'm back. I'm back. Where have I been? You might not have even noticed. Yeah, I think I've had about a month off vlogging, I think. Excuse me if I look orange as well, that is because I am. I'm just using a new foundation, Boots number 7 Intelligent foundation. It's meant to adjust to your skin tone. I got it in light, but it's really, I don't know if it's coming across on camera, maybe it isn't, but it feels quite orange, so it's not that intelligent, is it? But I thought for when I got fake tan on, that might be a good thing, but possibly not. I'm so out of, don't know what I'm bloody well doing. Yeah, so let me explain where I've been if you're at all interested. Well, I've just had a few things going on. Everything is absolutely fine now. But yeah, if you saw my last vlog, at the end of it I said that I'd fallen over and banged my head and I wasn't feeling great. Well, it got worse, and that day I ended up going to hospital and I had a CT scan. CT scan was fine, no bleeding on the brain, but I did have concussion, and let me tell you, it absolutely wiped me out. I'm sure many of you have had concussion. I haven't had concussion before, and yeah, and it was just really, it just made me so tired more than anything else. Obviously I had a headache and sickness and stuff, and just felt generally out of it. The headache lasted about 10 days I think, and like painkillers didn't help at all. Sickness probably a bit less than that, but I did get some anti-sickness tablets from the hospital which worked really well. So yeah, just felt really drained all the time. So that wasn't very nice, but I'm over that now. I'm fine. I've still got a bit of a, I don't know if you can see it, but I've still got a bit of a scar, a bit of a, at certain angles you can see it's like a dent in my head. Oh, and I also developed a black eye on the Wednesday. I think that was, started to get a black eye. It wasn't like really bad, it wasn't massively noticeable, but I did get a black eye. Yeah, so that was that. I feel fine now, apart from last Thursday I did have a drink for the first time. Well, a couple of drinks for the first time, and got this pain exactly where my head injury had been. So I don't know if that's just my body's way of saying like, no, you're not ready yet. So I haven't drunk again since. And then also my short-term memory is still a bit not great. I just keep, it's just frustrating more than anything. So hopefully that just goes back to normal, or maybe that is just the new me now. I don't know. Probably more annoying for people around me, especially Matt, God love him. I mean, I repeat myself anyway, but now it's worse than ever. But other than that, absolutely fine. Feel generally fine, which is good. And then more importantly than that, I don't know if I mentioned in my last vlog, probably not, but Matthew's car was broken beyond repair, so he was using my car, and unfortunately he was in a car accident on the bypass. He was absolutely fine. I don't know why I feel a bit emotional like when I say it. He was absolutely fine, completely fine. The other driver was absolutely fine, but my car was written off. So yeah, that was, well, it's just emotional, isn't it? It's a shock, you know, to get a phone call to say that your child's been in a car accident is just, and again, I'm sure many of you have probably experienced that. It's horrendous. But it was fine. And actually, I can only say this because everybody was fine. Obviously I would rather there was never an accident, but in a weird way it's all worked out for the best, because I sound terrible saying that, but because I never liked that car. It was just starting to have things go a bit wrong with it. Oh, the sun's come out. And it was 100% the other driver's fault. She took full responsibility. She never changed her mind on that. And also, can I just say as well, the lady, Matthew was really shaken, because he'd done nothing wrong. You know, he didn't, well, because he didn't see it coming. He did see it coming. It probably felt like slow motion to him. So he was really shaken. And the lady was just more concerned about him than anything, which is quite refreshing actually, because sometimes people can turn into assholes in these situations, but she didn't. Took full responsibility. The insurance company offered me double what I was expecting for my car, because that was a bit stressful as well. I thought, I can't afford a new car, and you know, all the rest of it. But actually the insurance company offered a decent price, which I was more than happy with. Didn't have to involve my insurance company or her insurance company, sorted everything, and now I've got a car that I really love, so which I will show you in a minute, because I'm going out in it. So yeah, I've got a car that I really love. Matthew's now got another car that he really loves, so we're all sorted in that. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. So it's not like, don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot worse things going on, but it just felt emotionally like a lot, and physically, to be fair. Like, I was feeling drained, and just, yeah, just that's it really. Just it has felt like a lot going on. What else has been going on? Nothing really else has been going on. Matthew's off work today, sick unfortunately. He's off on Tuesday. He did go in yesterday but came home. He's off again today. He's just had physio. As a while ago, again, some of you might remember me saying he was struggling with an old injury, like a 8 or 9 year injury, old injury, and he got referred to physio. I thought it might take a long time to hear from physio, because it's like NHS and everything, but heard really quickly, and he went a month ago, and they took all his measurements of how much he could move his wrist, and they did like a strength test and everything, and he had 5 exercises to do every day for a month. If they didn't work, then he was going to get referred to a specialist for possible surgery. I'm not sure what the surgery would be exactly, but anyway, but he went back yesterday and everything is really, really good. He's really pleased with him. He's obviously worked hard at his exercises. He's almost where he should be, practically. He's got to carry on doing them for 3 months, but then he should be perfect by then. And he can drop one of his exercises was like this, and he can drop that. He doesn't have to do that anymore, because I guess his wrist angle is where it should be for that one. So yeah, well done to him, and yeah, that's a positive. What else has happened? Nothing else has happened. Right, it is 9:30, and I'm actually looking after Seb for the next couple of days, so I'm going to go and collect him now, Pizza Dog. So I'm going to go and get him. I'll take Nesca with us just for the ride. Hello, baby. And I will show you my car. We're not at my car yet. It's just up there, but there is Matt's new car. He's got a new, well, new to him, Seat Leon. There's an exercise class going on, and there's absolutely tons of them. I don't know if you can see, but there's a huge exercise class going on there. There's a neighbour / client over there, so I'm trying to like discreetly film. But here is my new car. I've got a little Mini. Isn't she a beaut? Oh, I love her. There's Nessie in the back, if you can see her. Oh, lovely. Yeah, so there's my little car. I'm really, really pleased with it. Drives really lovely. All this time I thought I didn't like driving. It turns out I just didn't like my own car, because now I just want to drive all the time. Right, let's go and get Seb. Sorry, the music's about to turn on, and I don't quite know how to work everything yet. Which is ridiculous, because I've had it 2 weeks now. Yeah, my neighbour just said as well, there's the exercise class going on there. He says that's every Monday and Thursday. Good for them. And then also at the top of the green there's a Tai Chi class going on, so good for them, eh? Good for them. Right, let's go get Sebby. Alright, Nessie? Oh, where is she? I got my seat covers on. I'm trying to, and that one as well, because sometimes she chooses to sit in the front, because I'm just trying to keep it clean and tidy. Let's see how long that lasts. Do you know what? I picked Seb up. There he is. There he is. In the whole, get it, bring it with you. In the whole 20 minutes that I've been out, or whatever it's not been very long, I've just got back, and they've like, I don't know, there's work going on my actual street. They've coned off all of the street parking. Had no warning about this. I'm sounding like such a carrot now, but I've had no warning. They've coned off half of the green. They've put temporary traffic lights up there, so I am parked absolutely bloody miles away, which is so annoying, because basically I only want to go and drop the dogs off and go shopping now anyway, so I've had to park miles away, and Nesca's doing a poo, and I'm just gonna have to drop them off and walk back to my car again. So hopefully that doesn't go on for too long. But anyway, right. There's my little moment. So it is now 5 to 12 and I've been shopping, so I thought I'd do a little haul. I haven't been shopping for like 2 weeks. Naturally, as soon as I get in the car, I think, oh, I've forgotten whatever. I can't even remember what I've forgotten now, but I can't be bothered to go back in. So anyway, I thought I'd do a little haul. I don't know what I'm blooming doing. Right, I got this, which is meant to be chopped tomatoes, but I'm an idiot. I got lasagna white sauce, 2 of, do you know what, you cannot, or I cannot hardly get hold of any Morrison's Own stuff, although I'm about to show some Morrison's Own stuff, but you know, like this kind of stuff, you just can't get it. This was on offer 2 for £3 though, so, but still, everything is so expensive, isn't it? I got some tinned potatoes, because I keep seeing on TikTok people draining these and seasoning them with salt and pepper and then putting them in the air fryer, and they're like really nice roast potatoes, so I thought I'd try that, and I think I will try that tonight. Bag of potatoes, frozen onions, corn, mince. I'm going to do lasagna for tea, and I thought I'd do potatoes instead of chips like we normally do, or garlic bread. I forgot garlic bread, that's one of the things I forgot. Frozen peas, frozen mushrooms, frozen fish, loaf of bread, 2 packets of pies, some Mars ice creams, little treat. I think I got 6 of Matthew's flavoured waters, Matthew's raspberry yogurts, some coleslaw, lasagna sheets, which turns out I didn't need, but there we go, watermelon for Matt, and some 2 Chocobell drinks for him, because I said he's not very well and that's his like comfort drink. I've got in them 2 tins of sweet corn, some pan au chocolat, excuse me, spinach. I got a flask. I got that really with, oh it's bloody dented, isn't it? Not that I really am bothered about the lid, I won't use that, but I got that with Stockhouse in mind. Last week there's only like, I think there's only 3 meetings left, or is it 2 or 3? But last week, oh my god, it was so cold, and my dad and George went and bought a hot chocolate. I didn't want one because their hot chocolate is like water. Any of the hot drinks are, I really don't like them there. You know, just like from them like caravans, you know, like, you know what I mean, like they're just really watery, aren't they? So I thought, well, I'll get this and I'll make our own hot chocolate and we can take it with us and take our own cups. So there we go. 2 packets of satsumas. I cannot express how much I love satsumas. You know, like how people get so excited for autumn and they're like, oh, you know, cozy jumpers and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, it's satsumas for me. That's what excites me about this time of year. Bananas, cherry tomatoes, a little thing of milk because we've still got some milk, more crisps, Rice Krispies because they were literally the only half decent priced cereal in the whole shop. They were £1.75, everything else was like £3.50. Mental. There wasn't really any Morrison's Own stuff either in them. More yogurts, 2 packets of sausages. I'll use one this week and put the other one in the freezer, and some shaving foam, and that is everything. So I'm going to go and move my car now and then get on with the jobs, because like I say, it's like 12 o'clock and I feel like I've not stopped this morning yet. I also feel like I haven't got anything done. So yeah, do you like my new coat, by the way? I don't know if I can, it's like a long line, one of them. Got it from Asda last week, was it last week? I don't know, it's after I've been to an audiology appointment because I went deaf in my left ear for like a week. That was horrendous. All right now, I think it was last week. Anyway, new coat from Asda. I like it. We've just chosen the perfect time to come out for a dog walk. It's a bit wild. It's just started raining. Neska's pinching some stick. Yeah, I think it's about 1:30 or something now. Just been doing the housework at home. We're not walking my mum today because she's looking after Phoebe, so she's going later on. And I just thought, I'll just get these done now, and then I'm going to prep tea when I get home. Bring it with you, darling. Bring it. Good boy. Oh, Nesta's going to pinch it again. This is what she does. And then he daren't get it. Oh, she got your stick, baby boy. Has she got your stick? She wants to play. You don't want to, do you? No. Nessie. It's a busy stick back. She never ever bothers with sticks until Seb's. Look at my roots until Seb's around. This is the issue that we have because we've got one very active dog. He's waiting for a stick to be thrown. And then Neska. Neska, come on, let's go. Neska, Ness. Oh, hello. Come on then. Should we get walking? Come on. Should we get going? Let's go. Come on, let's go. You bringing it, Seb? You'd have to bring it here because I can't move. Good boy. Good boy. Hello. So last night somebody asked, I think it was Lou, sorry if I've got that wrong, I think it was Lou, asked if I would show how I curl my hair. I have shown it previously, but I don't know where. It's like in an old vlog somewhere, so some of you may have seen this. Feel free to skip forward if you're not interested. But yeah, I just thought it should be easier if I just show you what I do. So, well, first of all, let's turn my hair straighteners on. I don't normally do my hair here. I normally do it down there on the floor, so I might be a little bit all over the place. And I hope I've set the camera up okay to see me. I don't usually do this kind of thing, as you know, so it's a bit, I hope you're in an alright position. Anyway, so I use this on my hair when it's wet. I've just washed my hair, and then when it was wet I put this Technique Play by L'Oreal on. You can get that in some salons stock it, or you can get it on Amazon, you know, just online basically. And then I use these medium size Cloud9 straighteners. These are really old. These were like, I got them when they were quite new out, so probably about, I don't know how long's Cloud9 been around, 10 years, something like that maybe. So these are probably as good as cheap ones are now, if you see what I mean. So yeah, just medium sized straighteners. I do have some skinny ones that I used to use when my hair was shorter. I hope you can see. I'm looking in my mirror here in front of me. So hopefully that's an okay angle. So basically section my hair off, not particularly neat, it doesn't have to be very neat. Then I get a section of hair, about that much. Again, not that precise with it. I've just bloody moved you, haven't I? I'm useless. And then shall I show you this way? Just basically twist it around, hold it, and then undo it. And there's my little curl. And then just carry on. Again, I'm not massively neat because I ruffle it all up at the end anyway. And then this curl I'm going the opposite way. So the first one I went back, this one I'm going forwards. I don't necessarily do every other one, but I just randomly change direction. You don't have to, but that's the way that I do it. So there is almost my first section done. And then you can spray that with hairspray. I generally don't, just because, I don't know, I just forget to do it, to be honest. Sometimes I put a bit of sea salt spray in my hair as well. I'm not very good at this tutorial thing, am I? Sometimes I put a bit of sea salt spray in my hair because I have very straight hair, so just to add a bit of texture, just gives a bit of a better hold. Just any sea salt spray. I'm not particularly haven't found one that I particularly love. They all seem much of a muchness to me, but there you go. Okay, and there is that side done, hopefully. I'll probably watch this back and I've like missed loads, but there we go. That's how I do that. Now the back, I'll be honest, unless I'm going out, I don't make that much of an, well actually even when I'm going out I don't really make that much of an effort with the back. So don't know how to show what I do. Hang on. Okay, hopefully I'm in shot when I do this, but basically what I do is I section the back and I just do it all by feel. I just randomly, again this is probably going to be infuriating to watch back because I'm sure I will miss loads, but I just grab hair and I just randomly curl it. So I'll turn round, hopefully I'll be in shot, I don't know. Again, it doesn't really matter because I tend to just ruffle it all up at the end and use about a can of hairspray. So hopefully that was somewhat in shot. I don't know, but yeah, basically that's how I do the back. I just literally grab hair and guess, but like I said, I'm normally doing it in front of a mirror and I'll pull it out to see if it's, to see, excuse me, what's straight and what isn't. Like I say, if I'm going out, I probably will spend a little bit longer. I'll try and be a bit more precise. I might like check each section after I do it, but on a day like today, I'm not gonna be too bothered. I'm not gonna check each section. Okay, so that is the back done, possibly. Is it? Don't know. So yeah, onto this side, just basically, well, exactly the same as the other side. And there we go, that is that. Don't ask me what I've done with my parting. It's not very straight, is it? But never mind. Also, I should say, I'm gonna spray it and separate it. A lot of people find it easier when they're curling this side to go. See, I don't find it easy. I can't do it to go downwards. I prefer to go that way, but it's still the same. You're still getting the same curl. It's still the same motion. It's just a lot of people, for whatever reason, find it easier to control the straightener like that. So give it a go, whatever feels easier for you. Right, I shall spray some hairspray. So now what I do is I don't think I can show it, but I basically kind of just chuck my head upside down. But I don't think I'll be in shot if I do that. Spray tons of hairspray. Again, sometimes a bit of salt spray. So a ton of hairspray and then just run my fingers through it. And that is it. That's how I do my hair, and it takes probably about 10 minutes altogether. There we go, how's the back? Probably a mess, I don't know. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Right, there we go. That's that. I hope that was okay. I'm not very good at tutorials, but I will say when it comes to doing your hair, anyone's hair, it is just a lot of, it's trial and error, isn't it? You know, what works for someone's hair doesn't work for everybody's hair. So, yeah, right. Hope that was all right. Hello, good morning. So that's the coffee machine going. If you can hear it, I'm making our hot chocolates. I'm going to Stock Cars today. My dad's picking me up in a minute. So yeah, I didn't film yesterday because I was at work, and then straight after work went into town. Well, I work in town, but in town there was Kendal Music Festival, which is like all the the majority of the pubs and the marketplace and various places around town, outside and in, have like bands playing all night and all day basically. So yeah, it was really good. So I went there straight from work. Just went to like, I don't know, I think I went to, sorry, completely not in shot. I think I went to 3 different pubs. It was really, really good. I'd have stayed out longer. I was home by 8 o'clock with the McDonald's, and I would have stayed out longer, but I've been at work, and so I was feeling like really grotty and my clothes were hairy and I just wanted a shower. So if it wasn't for that, I'd have stayed out. But it was really good, nice to see. Town was really busy, had a good buzz to it. So that was good. Came home, ate my McDonald's, that was that. And then this morning I have painted my nails. I've used a new gel polish, or new to me gel polish, and it hasn't cured properly, so it's peeled off already, which is annoying. But I don't know, I might have applied it too thickly possibly, so that might well be user error. Yeah, and like I say, I've just walked Nesca now. It's not that cold, but I know that at Stock Cars it's gonna be cold, so I am layering up. I've got like a vest top, this long sleeve top, I've got a big woolly jumper to put on, I've got leggings and trackies, and then I'll have my big warm coat as well. I'm making a jug of hot chocolate. Hopefully that's all gonna fit in my flask. Anything else to report? No, I don't think so. Right, I'm gonna get organised because my dad will be here at any minute. Nesca's over there. Say good morning, Nessie. just how dirty I am. Yeah, been at Stockhouse today, home now, obviously. It's been a bit of a boring day at Stockhouse today, I will say. There wasn't much action, but it was finished by 4 o'clock. It is 6 o'clock now, so I took George home, went into my sister's for a bit, went to my mum and dad's for a bit, and then I just had to go and drop my car off at the garage because when I got it, it's from, I don't know if I said, but it's from my family friend's garage. So for one thing, they sold it to us for a really good price. But also it'd only just come in, so it wasn't actually officially up for sale just yet. So it hadn't had their service and MOT. Can you take me seriously? No. But because I wanted it then and there, because at that point we were one car between two of us, they just let me take it, and then they're doing its MOT and service that goes with the sale of the car tomorrow, if that makes sense. My car is MOT'd, it just hasn't had like their MOT, you know, when you buy it from the garage. You see what I mean? Blah blah blah. So we've taken that round, and then we've just been dropped off here now. So first things first, can you guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a shower, obviously, and then I'm going to make some tea and finish editing this vlog and chill out for the rest of the night. So yeah, I'll sign off now. I can't take myself seriously. Yes, hello darling girl, hello. Yeah, so I'm going to sign off for this week's vlog. So thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me while I had a month off. I think it's been a month. And yeah, thank you for those of you who checked in. But yeah, everything is absolutely fine now, and I hope you are all well as well. So thank you for watching. I shall see you next week. Bye.